Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is November 19th, 2015, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the economic calendar today, a few numbers already came out from the Japanese yen this morning. We'll look at the graph as well to see what's going on. And then at 11:30 this morning, GBP time, South African time, Great Britain pound number coming out, retail sales coming out for the month. And then later today, we have two numbers coming out of the United States, one at 3:30 p.m. South African time, that's unemployment claims, and then one at 5 p.m. South African time, and that's a Philly Fed Manufacturing Index. That generally gauges the manufacturing index in general in the United States. So it's a decent indicator, but let's see how it'll affect the markets. Looking at the Euro-USD, we continue trickling down. I mean, if we look at a 1-hour chart, we're still trickling down. As you can see here, we're at 106.9, set 107. We just rallied this just recently, but yesterday we just keep on bringing this down. So I'm still very I'm still very bearish on this index. So I still think that we can go down, and whatever you do on the upside, just be careful because we're hitting certain thresholds. Looking at the GBP Japanese yen, a little bit of volatility in the GBP Japanese yen, as we can see here. Looking at it all on a weekly chart, we're still trying to find our base in between these thresholds. And after breaking this 187 threshold, I think we can continue going up to 191. And the question is when? We're down to the last 2 months of the year, and with that said, there's going to be a lot of rotation, I believe, in the markets. Looking at the Dow Jones, not much happened yesterday. We settled at 17,722. Altogether, a little bit of a rally yesterday. Continuing this rally. So the question is whether or not we're going to continue going into the end of the year like this. We're only about 500 points away from our all-time highs, and stocks are really still very strong in the States, and companies are coming out with healthy earnings. So I don't see why we won't challenge the higher end of it again. There was a time period where we were in a question mark area towards the end of August, early September. That was really mainly because of what was going on in China. So since that has subsided somewhat, you could still expect some strength from the indices. Looking at oil here, we dipped below $40 yesterday, so a major level, and then we rallied right back. So I'm still bearish on these commodities, and I still think that we're going to go down. There is a little bit of a reluctance to break this $40, and we should see that there will be further reluctance to break it further down. So with that said, it's a question of when, as opposed to how far down it's going to go, because ultimately we're in the winter. It's still very soft, and things are still selling off. Looking at gold here, also at 1077 off of $6 off of our lows, which is not much. We broke this 70 level earlier yesterday, and it's just a matter of time. I think it's still a matter of time. I think it's still very weak. This is Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.